Welcome to a 20-minute video. I've taken several takes already, and I'm already not having a good day. And some of you may know, I really do not like the owner of the house. And it is getting to me. I want out, but I'm so financially crippled because of her cruel prayer. The owner of the house, cruel prayer. She prayed to see my face, and the Father of Heaven crippled me in such a way that I had to come back to the house, and there's no way for me to get out because I got into so much debt. Not from me spending recklessly, just things that happened out on the street because I lived out in the car for 6 years and I was living really well. Even though it was dangerous, yeah, it was scary, but I was saving up money. My debt was almost paid off, but then that cruel owner of the house prayed to see my face. I got into 3 accidents, which were not my fault, but people didn't pay up. So if they didn't pay up, then everything I'd pay for, even though I have full coverage, I lost a lot of money, to the point where I started even have to borrow money. There would be even times I couldn't even work for like 2-3 months because just certain situations, one thing after another. It got to the point where I was like, man, I'm stuck in this house. Anyways, so yeah, the reason why I scrapped those videos and have to do it over and over, I had a lot of anger. A lot of anger is beyond anger, and it was truthful anger. But I gotta let it go. Forgive. Of course, don't forget. Forgive. And let it go. So anyways, yeah. And so I'm gonna try to keep this as smoothly and as positive as I can. If you're having a bad day, I recommend tuning out because I'll be dropping baggages. And this is for, it's not intentional, it's just also for me to look back where I was at and how things were going and how I dealt with things. So, yeah, let's get it started. Let me write that down too. Owner of the house, many takes. Okay, so start with the day. I woke up at 6:45. Yay, much better because the day before that was 7:30. And of course, I did the usual. I made the rice, made the coffee, and then at 7:15 I studied Hmong all the way to 8:30 because the neighbor, he called me to go over, hang out, have coffee, and I'll be honest, I did not want to do that because to me there are goals I'm trying to do. I also need to go to do the taxing, which I did not, which I'll explain later. I was just not in the mood. And when I went over there wasn't really anything to talk about. He was just showing me his plants, like how this thing and that thing was growing. I was like, cool. And I asked him, oh, do you have purslane? And there's a reason why I asked him for that, and I'll explain why in a bit. And sorry, I'm thinking about the owner of the house again. My blood's boiling. Man, such a cruel person. I don't understand. Anyways, so yeah, he was showing me the plants, and I was like, yeah. I just wanted to leave, but I didn't want to be rude about it. So I waited till 9 o'clock, and I was like, you know what, I gotta go. I need to start working. So I hung out with them for 30 minutes, and I do want to say the reason why I hung out with him is when this is to all the men out there who are alone. It's not good to be alone. You do need support, mental support, and especially if you don't have family or if you don't have dependable, reliable friends, it's a good idea. I recommend it to build good relationship with others because you never know in case you need that help. They might be there and help you. So yeah, it's a good idea to build a relationship with others. So yeah, after that I came back to the house and scrolled social media all the way until 10:30, an hour's worth. 10:30 I started, oh, I mean from 9:05 to 9:35 I I scrolled social media. So it was half an hour, not bad. And from 9:35 to I think 10:30, because I didn't write anything after that, I started working out, building up my wrist strength and my grip strength. It's making a crackle pop sound. So pretty much I just do the hand grips, and I also have this thing for twist grips. I also have weights to improve my wrist. It's making popping sounds. It was in a lot of pain, but I do want to share that this comfort. I'm not sponsored by this. I'm just sharing for those if you have joint pain. This actually does work and works pretty quickly. So let's make that popping sound. So yeah, it's pretty good. And during that time, I realized the owner of the house, she left, and I thought she'll leave. Usually when she leaves at 11, she'll be back at I think 7 or 8. So I thought I had time. No, it didn't happen that way. So when she left, I immediately did laundry, and I prefer doing laundry at home than at the laundromat or laundromat. And there's a reason why. I'm not sure I should get into it, but yeah, I mean, during my 6 years living on the street, going to different laundromats, man, if you have a place of your own and could do laundry, count that as grace from the Father of Heaven because it's pretty weird out there. There are people who are racist, they discriminate. There are just some really dirty people. I've been through a whole lot. I mean, yeah, even laundry. I thought I would have peace doing laundry, but I mean, these spiritually empty people, there's just so many of them. I mean, it's so cool when I meet the ones that do have life. I mean, it's a pleasure meeting some of them. But anyways, yeah, so I saw an opportunity to do laundry at home. Immediately, I did the laundry and went to the back and the reason why I want the purslane because I only had like a small batch of it growing, but lo and behold, the cruel owner of the house, the person I should have known, that person does not care. That person's care is just like care into that her own mind. Whatever she does is care because I would like the dandelions, they don't need to be watered, but when she does things, she has like this expectation you should be appreciating the things I do for you. When I'm telling her, if you appreciate, listen to what I'm saying, don't do anything. I'm letting it grow a certain way. But her warped, cruel mind, because people, in the family, they would say she's crazy. She is not crazy. She's just a very cruel person. And she's talking about love. I want to share this. If you truly love somebody, you listen. When you listen and you do as they ask, that's love. Love is not doing something and assuming that what you're doing is caring. That's not right. So yeah, she wiped out my purse lane. She destroyed all the chickweed and she just left the sow thistles and dandelions, which are already growing out of hand. And the ones that are not growing out of hand was the chickweed and the purslane. And she the patch that she said she will not touch and leave alone, she wiped it out. So I'm discouraged. I'm giving up on the garden. I'm gonna write that down. Oh yeah, my day, neighbor, laundry, garden. I think I'm giving up on the garden. Honestly, anything she touches is like death and destruction. Not just on that garden, things in my life that she gets involved in, it just doesn't go to plan. She literally sucks the soul and life out of the goals. It's not just me. It's even in my other family members. And I should have known better. It's my fault for trusting her. She has proven time and time again she cannot be trusted. And me, oh man, I really need to learn that lesson. Yeah, if you ask something, don't expect she's gonna listen, because she's not. She doesn't care. She may show that she cares, but she doesn't care. So anyways, yeah, that's also the other reason why I had to do the retakes over and over, because the anger. Father of Heaven told me 2 ways that I could have a family. I probably shouldn't say it, but I'll say one of it. One of them is to obey the Father of Heaven. So I'm aiming for this. I talked about it before in my other 20-minute videos. So yeah, that one is to obey the Father of Heaven. And yeah, let's see, we got 7 minutes left. So upset. Did I mention the time? I think I did already. Right now it's 1:35. Of course, when I upload this video, it's gonna be like 2 something or like 3 in the morning, because I have to make sure that it fully uploads even though no one watches it in the morning. And some of you may be thinking, why is that? It's because I need to respect and honor the Father of Heaven. If I say I'm going to do something, not just only the Father of Heaven, also myself. If I say I'm going to do something, I should do it, because I've always been loyal to my workplaces. Wherever I worked at, I always gave my 100%, be on time, do everything. Very loyal, very reliable, dependable, you name it. But those workplaces have proven they don't need loyal workers. I notice they treat me like garbage, disregarding how hard I work for them. And usually the people that make it are shuffle workers. And what I mean by shuffle is they're not really working. They just like pretend working or doing light things and let other people take the heavy load. And yeah, so work for myself. I need respect. No, not work. Respect myself. Oh, I should put honor the Father too. Honor the Most High. Okay. So yeah, I mean, my goal is not to work for man anymore, but work directly for the Father of Heaven. For the Father of Heaven. But there are many things I gotta do. I gotta figure out how to up the Hmong. I realized when I studied the Hmong course, I wasn't really in it, and I realized I'm forgetting words. I need to build the vocabulary. Anyways, snap, we got 5 minutes, so I'm gonna talk about work this time. Like stuttering. I did not go to work today. I stayed home. I was so down and out because that lady, she came back while I was doing the laundry. So when she came back, I think around 1 or 2. And I was like, nah, I don't want to see you, woman, after what you done to my garden. even earlier, she got me like bananas and she put it in the stove, which I saw when I went downstairs to make the rice. Even seeing that really stresses me out because I don't think she understands the stress when she do things for others. Because people, not only just me, I'm pretty sure others, the people who are, uh, sorry, I'm just out of it. Like even the own family members doesn't want anything from her, and there's a reason why. Because when she leaves something, there's like an expectation, like, oh, thank you so much. You know, if you get me something, I need to get you something, kind of thing. You know, and what I want to say is, I need to drop the word, is when we do something for others, don't have expectation. Do it from your own heart. Because when we have expectations, it's not going to turn out right. I wanted to share a story about that with me and the neighbor I'm cool with. His wife did the same thing as the currently what the owner of the house is doing, and man, that's why it's like, please don't get me anything. Plus, you complain that you're broke and this and that. If that's true, buy it for yourself. Don't get me anything. I don't need it. But the thing is, like I said, she's a cruel person. Cruel people, they can't hear you. They have this own assumption. Like whatever they do, like, oh, if I do for you, you have to love me because I'm showing you that I care, kind of thing. Like one way kind of thing. Things don't work like that. It works two way. There has to be communication. There has to be understanding. There has to be listening. That's not there. It's just one way, one way, one way, and it's getting to me. And oh man, one thing I forgot to talk about, because right now we only got 2 minutes. Why I'm down and out. I didn't do the taxes either because I didn't work. I didn't leave the house. But tomorrow I will leave the house. I got the laundry done. Yay. So I don't know about the tax thing. So I have to do it since I'm trying to avoid it. Might as well do it tomorrow. So I'll try to leave the house early. I'll probably work around the area until probably 11 or 12 or even 1, depending when I leave the house. Then I'll go to the tax place who did my taxes and ask them about the IRS letter. And after that, just work. I also need to do grocery shopping. I only got one tilapia piece of half a tilapia left, so I can make only one more rice batch. So I need to buy, this time not tilapia. I'm gonna get salmon, and I need to get more water. I ran out of the water bottles. I need to get more honey for the coffee and the tea. Also need to buy more rice. Ran out of rice. Honestly, before I used to enjoy going to the Costco and also to the market to buy food because it wasn't really expensive back then. But now it's just every time one trip when I go, it's like 100 plus, like almost $200, and there's not a lot of stuff in my cart. You know what I mean? So it's just like mind blowing. It's like I'm already making few money, and I'm already prepping and cooking at home. It's just, and I'm still, struggling on food. It's just mind boggling. So yeah, gotta go to Costco, not just Costco, but also the market. Oh, my neighbor, he told me about the sweet rice, the sticky rice. Because when I make sticky rice, I was curious, why was it always super duper sticky and soggy? I can't seem to get it like the restaurant style. And he told me, it's like when you cook the sticky rice, I didn't ask him or anything. He just talked about it just out of the air, out of nowhere. He just talked about it. It's like, oh yeah, his wife makes the best sticky rice, and when you make the sticky rice, don't cook it like you're cooking rice. So he just kind of just tucked it out, and then that's when I realized, I was like, wow, I've been cooking the sticky rice wrong. And he says, how have you been making it? It's like, I cook the sticky rice just like regular rice. All right, we made the 20-minute videos. Yay. All right. So yeah, he said when you make the sticky rice, it should be at the same level as the rice. And I was like, oh, okay, that's how you do it. Yeah, right, sticky rice. All right, that's all I have for this video. We made the 20 minutes. Yay. What I truly want to talk about is why I'm feeling down. I realized why I'm feeling down is because of the low testosterone. I'll probably talk about that in my next 20-minute video, which I was supposed to talk about it on this video. I'll write it down. So let's see. April 24th. Low T. Talk about that and how I'm gonna combat that problem. All right, to the new viewers, if you have watched my video all the way through and you enjoy the content or just want to join along the journey, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to all my returning viewers, thank you so much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate your support. And to all my viewers that have watched the video all the way through, I do want to make a quick and short prayer that the Father of Heaven may protect your peace, that when you encounter any obstacles, any challenges, you will be able to handle it gracefully, peacefully, and if it's possible, and if it is in your will, to handle it with love, and that the Father of Heaven will give you lots of love, will give me lots of love, because we all need the Father of Heaven's love. And I do want to make a prayer for you, that you may appreciate and be grateful for the things that you have, because the Father of Heaven, he does not need to let us live another day. I mean, he could take us out anytime. So let us be grateful. And that's all I have for this video. Until the next, the Most High willing. Hallelujah and Sinji Dua.